We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Last night on Raw, we witnessed the continuing transformation of Alexa Bliss. However, I feel like we missed something huge. Now, we know the Bray Wyatt motto has always been, everything means something. And because of that, we have to look at everything that Firefly Funhouse gives us, and hopefully from that, we can work out a theory that is plausibly correct, and hopefully solve some of the stuff that's going on in this wacky world of the Funhouse. It's what we try to do on the channel so often. Well, from the thumbnail, some of you might be thinking I'm mad, that the swear jar could be equivalent to whatever the hell Alexa Bliss did last night on the Funhouse. But I think it makes a lot of sense. We'll get to that in a moment, but we are just discussing that theory. If you want theories on pretty much everything that took place last night on the Funhouse, make sure you check out the Things You Might Have Missed video. Really fun. You guys have loved that video once again, so I do appreciate that. But if you haven't seen it, check it out. This is the image we got last night from Alexa Bliss. We don't know what that is coming out of her mouth. Goo, blood, snake's tongue. There's literally loads of theories about what it is, but I think we can work out what is causing that to happen. Obviously, we know that this isn't normal. We know something is changing in Alexa. We've been confirmed that in the past. So where does the swear jar fit in? Another word for swearing is cursing. And I think that could be the clue. That's why swearing was such a big focal point on the Funhouse last night. They wanted you to think about swearing, because if you think about swearing, you're not thinking about cursing, which is what I think Bray Wyatt did with the heel glove on Alexa Bliss. He's putting a curse on her. He's making her possessed. He is teaching her this dark demonic presence and basically making her what he wants her to be. He's the one using the heel glove. The swear jar is simply a distraction, so we think, oh, it's funny Abby the Witch swore, it's funny Bray Wyatt swore. But the swearing isn't important. It's the curse that we should be focused on, and maybe that's the key. They always leave these little Easter eggs in Funhouse episodes, not usually in the same episode, but they do leave them so we can look at them and think, oh, okay, maybe we can try and work this out. I think that's exactly what Bray and Alexa have done with this episode of the Funhouse, and I just think this pairing has just been amazing. It's completely revamped the Funhouse. The move to Raw seems to have allowed a lot of creative freedom to come into play again. Honestly, the fact that I missed that last night, I kicked myself when I thought about it. I haven't seen anyone else say it yet, so I wanted to get this video out there because I think you guys would be going, that makes a lot of sense. And it's one of those silly things that you think of and you think, it's obvious. But it wasn't obvious until you thought about it, right? It's honestly, these new Funhouse episodes are just absolutely brilliant. I love them. I think it's a guarantee at this point that Nikki and Alexa still are not finished, that something more is to come with their story. And I think that's when we're going to see the new Alexa Bliss fully, formed in her new form, if that makes sense, and whatever change is taking place. And I think that makes sense. I know a lot of people are talking about, merchandise and stuff, and the fact she hasn't really got any yet. Well, I think that's because she's not fully changed, and they're not going to make merch when she's going to look different next week. Whatever this is, I think this is going to be fun. Obviously, we don't know what this actually is coming out of her mouth yet, whether it is blood, whether it is spit, whether it is a snake's tongue. We just don't know. And until we know what it is, for all we know, she could be coming to the ring spitting it at people. It could be like her version of the mist that we see wrestlers use. I don't know. But I do think we'll have to wait and find out. But actually to maybe think about why it's happening could be very fundamental in trying to work out how and all that kind of stuff. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you like the video, share the video. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Peace!